Welcome into the New Orleans Saints podcast presented by Rouse's Markets alongside defensive end Chase Young. I'm Erin Summers. When I had Cam on, he took offense to defensive end because he said he's an edge rusher now. Do you feel the same?
Call me defensive end. I'm cool with that. Cool with that.
This last game against the Bucs, 1.5 sacks, a strip sack, fumble recovery, 2 quarterback hurries, and a big tackle for a loss. Was this your I'm back game?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's a game. I'm just playing. I'm not big into I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just big into just playing.
You come back from an injury, a couple games under your belt now. What is that process of getting back into game rhythm?
Yeah, really, once you play the game, I played the game since I was a kid, so it really doesn't take me that long to get caught up. Just staying locked in throughout those 5 weeks I was down. And then when you're healthy, it's easy to play. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, it was just go play, feel good, go play.
How difficult was it navigating that injury to start the season? Because people were so excited about you during the preseason.
It wasn't that difficult. It just kind of, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. You gotta, take care of it. We took care of it.
You told me before that you've invested a lot in equipment for recovery and rehab. What do you have now?
I can't give out all my I can't get out all my secrets on the big screen, but I have invested pretty penny on things, tools that I have at home. At the end of the day, our body is, how we support our families and, put food on the table. So, I know, investment for, this certain amount of money, you'll get that back, because the longevity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your body is your vehicle to your career, your livelihood.
Right.
What is your favorite stat to rack up?
Honestly, I think everybody in my position would say sacks, but I would say forced fumbles.
Yeah,
is one of my favorite too. Just getting you get that ball out, it's different. When you get a sack, it's not like a sack either, but when you get that, it's like right when you're about to strip it, it just dopamine, crazy rush. So I say forced fumble.
I see you running around on game days, like up and down the sideline, yelling at people. You have a lot of energy, a lot more than you have right here. What is your mentality on a game day and what's going through your mind throughout the game?
I just feel like sometimes I can be that Energizer bunny. When guys, may gravitate my way. Just making sure they know I'm locked in and just ready to play. Ready to go back out in the
field. You do have a big personality. We don't see a lot of it.
Yeah.
How do we tap into it?
As I have grown in the league, I've been learning, professionalism. So I've been, my team is in the locker room, obviously, we loud, we playing, hee hee, ha ha. But you got to know when to turn it off and turn it on. So, yeah.
So when the camera comes out, mics, everything, that's when
we gotta tighten up a little bit. You gotta tighten up, man. Gotta tighten up.
What is the defensive line room like?
It's full of, obviously, you got Cam Jordan. Mm-hmm. He's a character. Carl is very funny. I don't know if y'all know Brando. He's very funny. I'm funny too. People gonna say I'm funny when I be, acting crazy. And our interior D line is probably one of the funniest groups on the team. Our whole D line is pretty funny. Everybody. Mm-hmm. DG, he's funny. Everybody's funny. So it's just we always having a good time.
Yeah. What are the nicknames for the guys on the line?
DG. That's just his name.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That's his name. Grando, obviously Cam, obviously. We got JR, Ridge, or KB. I need to go back and look at some people's names because I just call them their nicknames all the time and forget their names.
Yeah. Grando told me one time that his nickname was Grandpa.
I may not have been here for that one.
Yeah, it was before you got here.
Okay,
Grandpa Grando. Because he said he acts like one sometimes. Like, he can be kind of like...
I've never seen that. I've never seen it, but Grando said it, I believe it.
Okay. Who are you closest to on the team?
I honestly think I gravitate to my edge guys because that's the room we in. But I mean, outside of, I feel like I have relationships with everybody in each room on the team online. Like me and C's, we know each other from Ohio State, Michigan games. Linebacker on Pete, we went to school together, obviously. Double D, we have a great relationship. And DB's Kool-Aid, Alante. DB, they come with that swag. They just my type of guy. So I feel like in terms of team, I got relationships with all the guys.
Coming up this weekend, it's a game against the Rams, somebody that you saw during the preseason joint practices. How much can you take from those reps when you go into SoFi this weekend? Yeah,
I never really understood the practice against them in the joint, knowing that we're going to play them.
Yeah, but they said it was further enough in the year that things would be different, so...
I guess. I'm not mad, though. We know we played them. We know what they like to run. Obviously they have one of the Hall of Fame quarterback, Matt Stafford. Hall of Fame receiver, Devontae Adams. So we got our work cut out for us this week. But we got guys too. We doing what we have to do right now as a defense to make sure we at our best.
Yeah, you had one of the best games that we've had all season from the defense this past game. How have you seen this defense continue to improve? Yeah,
honestly, with us, we are real heavy about sticking together. And just really just controlling what we can control. Regardless of anything that's going on, we want to be one of the best defenses in the league. We want people to say, we want the Rams to say, even, from last game, the offense better come out y'all better come out to play because these dudes ain't messing around. So.
Okay, there's a lot more to Chase than being this big, athletic defensive end. So we're going to tap into more of that on the other side of this break. Stick with us.
Yeah, man, I'm just honestly just going out there and just playing my game. I ain't trying to step in, fit in, nothing. I'm just playing.
I think it was 8 stops in a row, penalty, and got it brought down. What was the key there?
Fight. Between the 2-yard line, you just got to fight. Just push them back as hard as you can. We know they're going to run the ball. Everybody know they're going to run the ball. We just got to stop it. I feel like hats off to our interior D-line, Gotchow, Breeze, Bull, Shep. They stood tall.
What does that say, not only fighting at the end of those drives once they got down to the one, but the fight you guys are showing on defense even after the 1-6 point?
Yeah, man, our motto is just control what we can control. When we get out on that field, just control all the controllables, and we just got to continue to do it. Offense gonna get right, and right when they get right, it's gonna come right together because defense, we ain't stopping.
How much did you want that return on that ball recovery?
Yeah, man, it was like a blur for a second. But nah, I just went down so somebody don't come hit the ball out my hands.
Chase, when you get off that pass, are you timing like the snap count, or is that just like raw ability to see it go that pass off the line? I try to jump it sometimes.
Being an edge rusher, just being out there and feeling how they start to snap the ball, feeling the cadence, feeling the tackle. You can start, feeling the motions. A lot of teams like to snap the ball right off the motion. So you start timing little things like that up. And you just get into the field.
This works obviously. He's got a people, talk about very highly. Good matchup for you today. Like, what was going right about that matchup today?
I'm just balling.
This was one of the first game so far for the season to where there were no points allowed in the first quarter. What was different in each quarter?
Honestly, we talk about every man taking care of their assignment. This week that was real heavy, holding each other accountable. Not getting our feelings when we are getting held accountable, and just going out and execute. That's what Coach Daly preaches. We got to execute, and we're just going to continue to fight to execute every week.
The accountability part outside of the building, that kind of gets thrown around a lot, right? Oh, who's going to hold accountability? But what does accountability actually look like in a situation like you described?
Kind of just going back to film. If they get a big chunk play, where did we go wrong? Just accepting it. If I was wrong, I've been wrong, and that's just accepting it, moving forward, and just not making the same mistake twice.
Well, now, when you stripped, how are you watching that? Like, at what point do you see the ball going up? Are you thinking in your head the whole time, I'm waiting for the ball?
Nah, it's just more so his right side, his body, just scrape that joint. Literally, just scrape the whole right side of his body because his arm over there. So you just got to hit all the way down there. That's kind of what you're thinking when you're not trying to wait for him. You wait, Baker would step up, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, at the end of the day, I could have just hit him, but, we please get the ball out. So.
Back here on the New Orleans Saints podcast presented by Rouse's Markets alongside Chase Young, I'm Erin Summers. You mentioned Ohio State earlier. Sorry, the Ohio State. What is it with you guys and how much you just love that school, you rep it? I mean, it has to be the Ohio State.
It's when you go there, you just learn and experience all the tradition that's there just way before any of us in here was ever thought about. And you can see how even the guys, when you're there and playing, the guys who come back, you can just see how they love it too. Mm-hmm. And it kind of just passes down, right? When I go back, young KJ Kenyatta, he should be first round pick defensive end. When I go back and I see him, when he sees me in the vibe of me loving to come back and things like that, I just feel like you can see and feel just the importance of how much we love that school. And any school you go to in college, knowing that you put that work in to get where you are today, it's just a certain love for that place that you always want to have. Yeah.
November 23rd, 2019. You remember that day?
2019 was my last year of college football, I think.
You broke the single season sack record.
Marcus Ghost.
You still have that tweet, a tweet about it, pinned on your Twitter account at the top of it. Why did that moment mean so much, or why has it stayed with you?
So in college, right, I had Coach Johnson, Larry Johnson. Mm-hmm. Shout out Larry LJ, that's my dog. That's
defensive line coach.
Defensive line coach. But he was more like a dad to me, more so when I was in college in terms of our relationship. Mm-hmm. It was deeper than football. And I think, just all those years of work, fine tuning, just every little detail, asking questions, me not liking him some days because he's just picking with me, and, but it all works. He got this thing about, he says, drink the Kool-Aid. And it's basically like, when you get from high school, it's things that you revert back to just naturally when you're playing. And when you get to college, you got to learn like everything new kind of in terms of your technique, where your eyes should be, everything. And I think with Coach J, he says drink the Kool-Aid. So basically just locking in on doing everything he says do. Yeah. And I would say my last year of college, I told myself, during the winter workouts, summer workouts, camp, I told myself I was going to drink the Kool-Aid every day. And I drank it and I ended up at the Heisman. I never would have thought, right?
Yeah.
So I think, drinking the Kool-Aid, I mean, that's why I got his steel pen, just because all the work I know I put in and he know I put in, and going to him every day after practice, going over the run formation, and going the next day going over the tackles and going over how we're going to attack this dude. Really, really locking in with Coach Jay, and every game making big plays, but knowing that each week we put that work in to go make them plays.
A lot of people usually say don't drink the Kool-Aid, which is the outside noise.
Right.
How have you handled that side of it and the hype that you had at such a young age, being a Heisman finalist, and then how your career has transpired, like with the injuries and everything?
I would say I have a great circle who they like Chase Young, not the football player. They like me. They love me for me. Want to be around me for me. So I think that's a big part of it. Being at this stage, that's just what it comes with. This is one of the only sports where people have jobs to talk about other people. You know what I'm saying? So, all of that kind of outside noise stuff, I mean, it just, you can't handle it. Just step out the kitchen.
Who is in your circle?
My mom, my dad, my sister, my best friend Jalen. Even in terms of my big homie Jock. I just got my family, like my actual immediate cousins, and I'm still locked in with them. I mean, but in terms of friends, I mean, I got a handful in terms of I can go call. You know what I'm saying? So I keep my circle real tight, because I just don't have time for funny business.
Fair enough. All right. On the other side, we're going to get into the personality off the field part of Chase Young.
There's White on first down. That time, not much. Bucs must get to the 44-yard line, and Mayfield is wrapped up. Chase Young along with Isaiah Stallbird.
Yeah, you're just watching Justin Reed, Isaiah Stallbird. They get in there on the blitz. There was no way that the offensive line was going to pick that up. Rashad White a little late, but he comes untouched because this is frankly
still missing some key players across that line. Pass incomplete on second down and 17. They're down in 3. It's Tucker, and he will not get there.
look for some deep outs and or deep curls from Emeka Egbuka.
Mayfield, fumble again, ball comes loose. Saints have it. So now the Bucs turn it over. Chase Young with the hit.
To the Spurs play where they missed the hot read, forces this play, and then Chase Young goes around Tristan Wirth.
Welcome back to the New Orleans Saints podcast. Chase Young, Erin Summers here. We talked a lot about football, but off the field, what do you like to do?
So I have 6 dogs. So I kind of, I like to train my dogs a lot. Like, I take them to, get work by trainers and things like that. That's kind of that's a hobby I got. I've got into bowling. Sometimes it's just hard to find something that you like to do. Because as a kid, football was my hobby. You know what I'm saying? Outside of going to school, right? I would say football was my hobby. But now that it's my job, it's like, I don't really like watching TV like that. I go home and TV will be on. I ain't even really watching it. You know what I'm saying? But I would say talking to my friends, talking to my family. I might go home. I'll sit the phone up all day, and I'll be on like a full 4 or 5-way FaceTime with my family.
Yeah.
And I'll just be chilling, and it'll be like they there. You know what I'm saying? So we go to bed so early, we get out so late, so it's like only got like 2 hours anyway.
Yeah.
Chill, right? So
Shout out Kellen Moore.
yeah.
Good schedule.
Yeah. Right. Right.
You did a lot more than just football growing up. You played basketball, you were in the choir, you played piano, saxophone. I mean, multi-talented here. How has all of that shaped you?
Oh, tremendously. Shout out to my mother. She always told me she wanted me to be well-rounded, and I think even that, you know, instead of just being around all the jocks and the athletes, you know, I'm around different types of people, you know, and I think that just helped me to groom me to, you know, just to fit in anywhere I went. You know, I didn't have to be around this certain type of people to feel good. I don't have to be with the cool kids. I can be with anybody, and we all get along. So.
What's the favorite song that you're singing these days?
It's called Numb by Gideon.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, see, that's a singer. Like, you gotta sing those songs.
You have to sing those.
And you can.
I can't do it right now.
No? You can't give us like a lyric?
Off mic, you know, I gotta make them pay for that.
Fair enough. All right. You do have a huge smile. We've seen it a couple times. You like to joke around. Like, what does that look like for you when you're with your friends? Like,
Yeah.
How do you release? How do you have fun?
Yeah, I mean, that's how, you know, go to dinner with the guys. You know, when it's a group of guys, y'all can talk about anything. You know, I love my females, but you know, when the guys are just around, it's just different conversations we can have to, you know, just, you know, kind of get off our mind, you know, ease up tension. But yeah, it's nothing like that chemistry and that fellowship. It's nothing like, you know, breaking bread with each other.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go quick 2-minute drill here and get done with your little episode. What's the first car you owned?
College, paid $5,500 for it off Craigslist, a 2007 Toyota Camry.
And you fit in it.
I fit in it.
Okay.
I mean, on college, if you look at pictures, I was slim. I was 257. I'm still
257?
257.
Yeah, super slim.
Yeah, I was super slim.
If you could be an animal, what would you be?
Lion.
How would you rate your fashion sense on a scale of 1 to 10?
Honestly, right now, I give myself like an 8. I'm really not focused on fashion. I'm focused on ball.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Genre of music for your pregame playlist?
I'm just gonna say Lil Durk. I listen a lot of he got smooth stuff, upbeat, and smooth stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have any pregame rituals?
Yeah, I go on the field. It's kind of like my pregame ritual is, I tell my granddad to be with me every time I'm on the field. That's one thing I know that I do for everything.
And he's not here anymore.
He's not here.
If you could go back to any period of time, what would it be?
Man, college with young Pete Warner.
Yeah, I'm sure you were a big man on campus.
Right.
Understandable. Favorite video game?
I don't play video games.
Okay, nickname people called you when you were little.
Chase.
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 That's so cute.
Yeah.
If there was a movie made about you, I know you do acting, who would play you?
I would have to call Mr. Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
I would try to make that call, man. I would throw some money of my money on the table for him to come do that one.
I'm sure he would do a great job. Thank you so much, Chase, for joining me on the New Orleans Saints podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in right here on the Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network.